Today was pajama day at school, and I had to hurry up and put some jeans on. I have my hair in half rollers and everything. It's so fun. I'm so excited about this because there's one thing that I didn't have a choice that I have to do, and I'm sure some of you might have heard it in the news, that as a teacher in Cobb County, that I have to make some adjustments to how I do things. So it's kind of cool now that I am going to put things on the internet for my parents, like their homework and the calendar, but it takes a lot more time to scan all that stuff. Oh well, but it was kind of fun and looks kind of neat on the internet. I was doing some of it before, but to save paper, I'm doing it more because I have to now. But the coolest thing about celebrities, oh my goodness, I have met several, but one, LL Cool J, I met him in New Orleans in 2004. I was at the Essence Music Festival, and I had an opportunity to either get his autograph or get a picture taken with him. And of course I said, the picture. So I'm sitting there waiting for my picture to get taken with him. He gives me a kiss right here, asks me how I was doing. I'm like, I'm doing great now. We took our picture. Oh, it's still on my desk as we speak. I looked so good with him. I'm going to scan it or send it to him and say, when you get divorced, give me a call because we look great together. The other one is Oprah Winfrey. I'm not sure if I told some of you this story or not, but my mom and I got to go to the Oprah Winfrey show. Make a long story short, I got called on stage to dance before the show started. We were all dancing, and they're like, okay, let's get this party started. And they're like, you in the blue, come on up. Cool. I was right here. This is right there, second row, in the middle, and I got on stage, and I'm dancing on Oprah Winfrey stage on my big O. It's not always there when I watch it on the TV. I'm like, where's my O? But she sat in front of me and behind me when she was doing some of her segments. So you would have been Oprah. You would have been Oprah, and she walked past and shook her hand and everything. So those are the two highlights of my celebrityism.
I was going to say, one star I would love to meet would be Oprah. She's pretty cool. The other one would be Richard Gere, but that's for different reasons. Don't tell my husband.
It's an anticlimactic story. My last name is Underwood, and so one of the jokes in our family is that Carrie Underwood is our second cousin, twice removed on my mother's side. And so we've gone through a series of events, and they're related to this. And so my daughter went to school and told all of the kids at school that she was related to Carrie Underwood. And that she was their second cousin, twice removed on their mother's side, which is a rather large joke for us. So we went to parent-teacher conferences, and the teacher asked us how Carrie was. I've never met anyone famous ever in my life, other than Bailey Howell, who played for the Celtics and has a couple championships with Bill Russell and such. He just married into the family. And even if Carrie Underwood tried to get into our family, I don't think that we would let her at this point. So the story is much better if she's not related to
I have to say, I've seen a lot of speakers turn red here, but never sitting in the audience. Such a cute story. That was great.
Do we have time for songs?
Yeah. Oh, come on up.
I've been away for a couple of weeks. I want to say that I have met several celebrities or stars and athletes in different things. I am not starstruck by them, though. I look at them and like, oh, that's nice that that's them, but I'm like, they put on their pants one leg at a time, just like I do. So I figure we still have something in common there. But the star that I met working at the Four Seasons was Tyler Perry. He would come in quite regularly. He had a membership there at the gym, and I used to work at the gym. And he also had a residence upstairs because I think his home was being built at the time. And I think Tyler Perry, in a large part, is the reason why a lot of people are now coming here to film their films, because he said he wasn't going to go to California and spend multi-million dollars over 6 months. He comes here, he films them for a couple of million in about a month and gets them done. So one day he was in there working out, and his trainer had him, he's like really huge guy, not fat, but just big. And his trainer had him doing step-ups and stuff and up-downs. And he was huffing and puffing and sweating and carrying on. And I don't know if anyone here has ever seen a Madea movie, whether it was Family Reunion or Diary of a Mad Black Woman, or even the latest one, Madea Goes to Jail, which I think was
Friday night.
Last week. Well, as he was passing by after that workout, I said to him, I said, well, if you keep working out like that, Medea's going to have to give up cigarettes. And he just cracked up laughing. He was like, ha, very funny. And he just kept on going. But I thought that was really good. And I've met Charles Barkley, Marvin, is his name Marvin Johnson? Magic Johnson, Carmen Electra, Sting, so many other faces that have come in and out of there. The sports teams would come there, and they would stay at the Four Seasons when they would be playing at Phillips Arena, the basketball teams, so they would come also to the gym and work out and stuff. So I just had to get that in there.
I love Tyler Perry, and I did see his movie Friday night, Madea Goes to Jail.
I think it was number one.
It was hilarious. It was so loud in the theater from people laughing, you could hardly hear the sound because it was just hilarious. So I highly recommend you see Diaries of a Mad Black Woman first, and then see Reunion was okay, but Madea Goes to Jail is just hilarious. Does anyone else want to give it a shot? Nicole, you want to go?
You're such a natural.
There's never anyone famous that I know.
Then tell us a story about
Cross-cutting.
That's not my strong suit either.
He's a star in your eyes.
So I was trying to think, who have I met that's famous? And no one popped in mind. I'm more of a famous people by proxy. My stepsister and stepbrother I'm from Naples, and they went to school with Larry Bird's children. My sister lived in LA for a while, and so I would hear all sorts of stories about, having dinner at the next table from Sharon Stone, and, seeing this person and that person. And now my stepsister's daughter now lives in LA, and she comes up with all these great stories of people that she's met. We did take a cruise to Alaska last year, and on the cruise was also Sylvia Brown. And while we were eating dinner one night, we did happen to see her at the next table, and it kind of struck me that people look a little different on stage than they do sitting there eating the meal just like you are. They look a lot more normal and just like a regular person.
Yes, they do.
And so that's when it occurred to me that, okay, well, yeah, I could meet some famous people, but they're just people. They're just people like everybody else. Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, so